Welcome to K Manners Bunter's Paradise. I'm your host, Michelle E. Banks, with Race Day Preview for Saturday, September 14, 2024. 9 races on the card. Post time 12 noon. The feature event is the 7th event, the Non-Such Sprint Trophy, which will run 6 furlongs. Myself and Mr. Blake will be presenting our tips with in-depth analysis from Mr. Blake. Starting with the usual order, race number 1. 7 furlongs the distance. Number 1, Eye Diplomacy, is my idea of the winner here. To get the better of the fit-looking number 7, Shibum. Number 3, Great Trick. Number 8, Caswell Peach. Mr. Blake.
Blessings, Mish. Blessings, everyone. Welcome back to another weekend Carnival of Racing. Last weekend was fairly okay. I wish I had the time on my side to share my preview of last Sunday, where a number of my first choices, one included Ava Jalen, Queen of Soul, and Come Home to Me among the lot. But that's the nature of racing. Time wasn't on my side, and that's just how it goes. But let us see if we can make up back this week. For the first event, I'm going for 3 horses here. My top 3 here includes number 3, Great Trick, comes back to the races after an almost 3 months break. He rides up a furlong where he won the last time in March, should be comfortable to compete. Training fairly okay at exercise as well, tighter chasing jockey on board with 126 pounds, should prove tough. Number 7, Shiboom, got the long overdue win just fairly a month ago in 400 claiming. The visor replaces the blinkers, tongue tie, and figure eight, so a significant change in equipment last time out may have done the job. She should be very comfortable here, and in the hands of a good trainer, she should be coming to the wicket very well. Number 8, Casual Peach. Robert Aladdin replaces Radish Roman, who opted to ride Great Trick after partnering this one for the last 2 times. Make a note of that. In his last race, he gave chase 2 weeks ago in that 6 furlong contest, finishing second behind Rosa the Warrior. So furlong right now is right up her street, so she should put on a good show. Going for number 3, Great Trick, just over number 7, Shiboom, number 8, Casual Peach.
Race number 2. 7 furlongs the distance. Number 3, Main Mistress, is burning up the exercise track and should win ahead of number 9, Zulu Warrior. Number 3, Never. Mr. Blake.
Race number 2, my top 2 here. Number 2, Upbred Scammer, was one of my 2 authors in the last race on August 24th, where he made his debut. Had an awful break from the gate, but recovered after a while and was running on very strongly. The figure 8 has been removed now and replaced with the blinkers and the tongue tie. He's 8 pound lighter. Paul Francis aboard. Get an extra furlong, should be very suitable. From a clean break, he's going to go in front and try to make all the running from there. Number 5, Main Mistress. She got a nice introduction on the 3rd of August, going 6 furlongs. Finished only half a lane behind the Firecracker, who came back to win after that. So she has a good shot there. She has been doing well at exercise in the mornings and should be strong contender here. Going for number 2, Red Scammer, ahead of number 5, Main Mistress, and for 3rd, Zulu Warrior.
Race number 3. 4 furlongs straight the distance. This is a nice set of 2-year-olds. Number 7, Simply Enchanting, ahead of number 1, Danker. Number 6, Global Pursuit. Number 2, Platinum Princess. Mr. Blake.
Third race on the card for the 2-year-olds. My top 3 here, number 2, Platinum Princess. She's the only horse here with a race under her girth. Finished a nice second behind the lovely Miss Moneypenny, who won in a smart time of 34.4 on a day when the track was heavy, but more so on the road circuit. But for the last 2 furlong thereabout, you'll still find that sort of heaviness. She has been lightly prepared since that race, but should be in with a great chance. Number 3, Beautiful Sunset, has gotten more off-mile gallops than all the runners in the lineup, looking consistent and has ability with a lot of scope to improve. And number 6, Global Pursuit, the lone colt in the lineup, looking very sharp at exercise. He seems to possess a lot of speed and he's training very well. Should be the one to beat in my mind. I'm going for number 6, Global Pursuit, the colt, ahead of number 2, Platinum Princess, the only experienced horse in the lineup, and number 3, Beautiful sunset.
Race number 4. 5 furlongs straight the distance. Number 2, Traveller's Lodge to hang on from. Number 7, Another Wave. Number 1, Legal Bomb. Mr. Blake.
Race 4 on the card. Top 3 again. Number 4, aka Storm, returns back amongst his peers. Blinkers, Affiliate, and Abigail has been re-added. Make a note of that. Should chase well from the go and be there in the placings. Number 6, Brampton Alex. Now, folks, this horse is lightly raced this year. Only started 3 times. Showed some early speed like his old self and finished third behind aka Storm in June, going 5.5. But prior to that, he pulled up in a race, and then his most recent race the other day would have been where he finished last. So he has some challenges doing, but he has changed stable since and having gotten a lot of rest. I'm looking for an improved run. Number 7, Another Wave, very fit mare who recently won 3 races straight, was sent a little bit out of her comfort zone and last going 7.5 against 550 claimers, though managed to finish second. Now she returns there at non-winners of 4 going 5 straight. The leading rider has been recalled to do long duties that he hasn't done on this one. And I'm seeing 107 pounds, but I know he can't ride at 107 pounds. So that weight should be adjusted on race morning, but still will be the one to beat in my mind. Number 7, Another Wave for me, and number 4, aka Storm, and number 6, Brampton Alex.
Race number 5. 5 furlongs straight the distance. I'm giving number 1, Unbelievable Force, the edge, but only just ahead of number 7, El Rapido, number 3, The Improving Smart Asset. Mr. Blake.
5th event on the card. I think it's a very, very nutty event. Any horse can win this race in my view. My top 4 here, number 3, Smart Asset. Won 2 of his 3 career victories when coming off the layoff out the straight like he's doing now. Has not been doing much at exercise, but has run with some tough horses and is capable of pulling off an upset here. Number 4, Matoso, ran extremely well on Emancipation Day when coming from the layoff, finishing second and beating El Rapido by some half a length. The figure it was removed then and still has been excluded now, so that one should give a good performance. Training lightly but very well, likely to run well again. Number 5, Teflon Don. This horse disappoints and last with a dismal performance, but obviously something went amiss. Has a run since then, but has looked very well at exercise and should be a tough contender. Number 7, El Rapido, ran out of steam in the final stages of his race last month, finishing third. Returns here looking well and gets first time LASIK, should be in with a chance. Giving the nod to number 7, El Rapido, ahead of number 3, Smart Asset, number 4, Matoso, number 5, Teflon Don, but it's a wide open race.
Race number 6. 5.5 furlongs the distance. This is a wide open event, but I'm giving the edge to the nice looking number 8, Just an Illusion, ahead of number 3, Absolute Blue, number 10, Noble Impulse, number 1, Party Princess, number 6, Raw Liquid. Mr. Blake.
6th event on the card, closing out the Reggae 6. Very, very tough race. No standout horse here. Top 5 for me. Number 1, Party Princess. Returned back to racing life a month ago, finishing third behind Stanislaw, coming from that 5-month break. A clean break here and a good position early. Couldn't get her in a good spot. Number 3, Absolute Blue, has done fairly well this season. Left us on a winning note back in June and now returning here with easier opponents than his last race. With the leading rider aboard, should put on a strong performance. Number 6, Raw Liquid, face has been completely clean off now but has seen better days. Been in the early mix last few races but pulling up lame 2 times. Can only take this one off hope. Number 7, My Smokey, been troubled by unsoundness in recent times, which has been altering her performance. If she reports sound, she definitely can win. Other one in the lineup, number 10, Noble Impulse. This horse is full of speed but didn't show much last time out when ran a disappointing 7th. If sound can hit the board, but has been struggling in my view. Going for number 3, Absolute Blue, ahead of number 1, Party Princess, number 7, My Smoking, number 6, Raw Liquid, number 10, Noble Impulse. Now, number 11, Just an Illusion, hard to keep sound, but is most frequent at exercise now, so it's a positive sign to see that one at exercise. If she reports sound, she will cause some trouble in the early settings.
Moving to race number 7, the Nonsuch Sprint Trophy. 6 furlongs the distance. Number 3, Is That a Fact, to get the better of. Number 1, Desert of Malibu. Number 6, Wall Street Trader, Mr. Blake.
Race number 7. Number 1, Desert of Malibu. The super talented imported mare returns there to continue her quest en route to the Mote Mile. Gone over her troubles and back to herself now. She has only lost once here locally. Will take a lot of beating if she's supposed to lose. I watched this horse at Tampa Bay in a 6.5 race, and she has been repeatedly injured in that race. Basically, she pulled up in 119. That was a canter in 119. From that time till now, I know that this horse would give these horses out here some trouble. Now, I can tell you, anything beat her this Saturday will surely die. For second, number 3, Is That a Fact. The talented Deported Cole has been very consistent this season. Went on a short break, returns here working very well, even though with the top weight. I think should be a firm exacta choice. So number 1, Desert of Malibu, firm banker for me. Number 3, Is That a Fact, key exacta.
Race number 8, 5.5 furlongs the distance. Number 2, Benson ahead of. Number 5, Awesome Anthony. Number 7, California Gold. Number 3, Huntsman, Mr. Blake.
8 race on the card. Going for 2 horses here. Number 2, Benso. Speedy and talented Cole will enjoy this distance very well. Will not be an easy task as he will have company on the front end. He should still manage to shake off a few and make top 2 in my view. Number 5, Awesome Anthony. This horse return now with Test Devin Foster again in his back. Though lightly trained since his break, he should put up a strong performance. I think stalking the pace early and making his move when best will land him the victory. Going for number 5, Awesome Anthony ahead of number 2, Benson. The exotic horses in this race, number 6, Natural Dance, and number 8, Legit Boss, and number 9, Noble Attitude.
Race number 9, number 3, Blood Moon, to get it right and win ahead of. Number 9, My Sunshine. Number 6, Princess Catalina. Number 7, Sweet Burn. Number 11, Ava Joy, Mr. Blake.
9th and final event. Going for 2 horses here to close out the day. Number 3, Blood Moon, has been very disappointing in his career start so far, but had some issues dealing with and should run his best race to date. This horse was taken in too much air. Now the trainer has added the figure 8 to control that part of it, so I think that has been taken care of. This will be his 3rd start off the break. Should be cherry ripe. Should set off in front in this very cheap race and prove very, very strong and hard to get back to. Number 8, Another Mission, folks. This filly continues to disappoint. I don't know why this one isn't performing better, but she's definitely better than she has been showing us of recent times. This race is too cheap for her not to turn up unless there's another agenda. I'm going for number 3, Blood Moon, ahead of number 8, Another Mission. Exotic horses, number 5, Mile K, number 10, My Sunshine, and number 11, Ava Joy.
There you have it, guys. Have yourselves a wonderful day at the races. Bye-bye.